This is the analytics dashboard, which shows that current active habits are 2, total check-ins are 3, and average completion rate is 75%. Hello guys, welcome to next video by Project Maker. Today I want to ask you a question. Have you ever started a habit one day with full of motivation and confidence? Let's say getting up early at 6 am or 7 am and forgetting that habit by 3-4 days. Well, answering the question, this happens with me many times, and this results in laziness, procrastination, wasting my lot of time. That's why I decided to build something which thinks with me, helps me to stay consistent, productive and active throughout the day rather than a random boring checklist app. And I started exploring blogs, tutorials and other material on internet, and finally I have came up with a project which is Smart Habit Tracker app. This was the basic introduction of my new project, Smart Habit Tracker app, which will help you to stay on track and make you productive throughout the day. Now let's move to the destination folder. So as you can see, this is our destination folder. And before directly jumping into the project demo, I want you to know everything about the project. So I have created this sample presentation of this project, which will answer your most of the question. So I will just open the PPT, which is this. The title is Smart Habit Tracker app. The motto is building consistency through gamification, because I have added a game like features like streaks, active consistency, and ultimately this will help you to stay consistent throughout the day. The basic definition and idea of this Smart Habit Tracker app is it's a modern gamified web application designed to help users build consistency and track productivity throughout habits, reminder and projects. So apart from habit, I have also added a feature that will remind you, and also project section which will help you to track your project status. Now let's move to the next slide. Now let's see some integrated features. So first is adaptive habit engine, which is precision scheduling. Beyond daily, it handles specific weekdays, bi-weekly and monthly milestones. So I have added as much as filters in the scheduling time as I can. And the next point is smart filtering, which means habits only appear when they are due, reducing cognitive load and decision fatigue. The next point is high urgency reminder system. So basically I have created a reminder and you can set the categories of those reminder. The next point is visual dominance. In this I have added color coded alerts to ensure that critical tasks are never ignored by your eyes. And the next is one click completion. So if you complete a reminder, then you can just click on this done button and the reminder will be removed from your system. So it's that simple. Now let's move to the next part, which is long-term project management. And in that, I have added the following point, which is strategic decomposition, which means move beyond small tasks into large-scale projects. Contextual depth, which includes rich description to maintain focus on big picture. And persistence tracking, monitors progress across days and weeks, ensuring long-term goals to remain top of the mind. So this was the feature ecosystem. Now let's move to the next slide. The big why, which is why should we use this project? And the answer is in front of you, which is first, eliminate decision fatigue, which means you don't have to look at all the 50 tasks at once. You just have to look the top 5 most important tasks that matters to you right now and that you must complete today itself. Psychology momentum. I have created this app in such a way that it's like a game that you want to win. Every time you open the app, it shows that this is your score and you should increase to move to next level, just like a common games. This will help you to open this app and play it and also win it. So this triggers the traditional app, which is just to-do list. So this was the 2 points. Now let's explore the another points to answer this why. The next point is data-driven mastery. This project doesn't tell you what you want to do. It tells where you are most powerful, using weekly rhythm structure and giving proper insight that you did this task mostly and you are highly active on this day of week. So you can schedule your more tasks this day. The last point is zero risk infrastructure. This project will stay in your local storage or in cloud, which is created by yourself only. So your data will be private to you and no one else can see this data. The next point is core functional features, which includes daily routine, specific days, bi-weekly patterns, monthly goals. So these are the features, or let's say filters, that you can set your task to do. And also you can select the specific days, like I want to do a task on Monday and Thursday, other tasks on Thursday and Friday. And the next is unified dashboard, visual color coded widgets with habit tracking completion, priority over reminders, project progress status, real-time updates. whenever you open the app. Now let's move to the next slide, which is high impact gamification engine. As I told previously, I have tried to create this project as a game which you would like to win. So it has XP system, just like if you do one task and you will get some points, dynamic leveling. So when you complete the task, you get few points, and from beginner level you can move to region level. So here are the few achievements that I have added: hat trick for 3 daily tasks, week warrior for streaks, and many more achievements. The last is visual feedback, which is instant gratification via animated toast and level up celebrations. Means if you complete all the tasks of that day, a balloons will pop up in front of you, which will feel you congratulating. So that's what about gamification engine. Now let's focus on advanced analytics and insights. Consistency tracking, which means feature velocity calculation to maintain momentum. Missed task analysis. If you miss a task, in analytics view, you will see these tasks where you missed in last 30 days. Weekly rhythm, visual data showing which day you were most and least productive. The next is habit leaderboard. Performance table tracking habits by completion rate, which is most important, so that you can see which habit you are lacking and which habit you are performing really well. The next is modern architecture and scalability. I have created this app in such a way that it will run on your local mode if local storage is enabled, and it can also shift itself to cloud mode if you just change the condition from true to false. But in this video, I will only show you local mode, and in next video, I am planning to help you to host this project on Streamlit so that you can access this project even from your mobile device. And the tech stack that I use is Streamlit, Pandas and Plotly, MongoDB Atlas for cloud connection, SQLite for local storage and encrypted security. You will experience all these tech stack features within some time. And the next point is of key value propositions. First is flexibility. Handles every type of habit from daily gym sessions to bi-monthly financial reviews. This project can be scaled from single user to multi-user because of cloud deployment, engagement. Gamification turns the boring task into rewarding level up experience, and the tasks are set by you, so you can do this and increase your rewards. Operational excellence, which would always be easy to maintain. So let's move to the next slide. Now, as you can see, this is the last slide, and I hope most of the important questions are cleared here itself. And still, if you have some questions below that I missed to answer, then don't hesitate to drop your comment, or you can also DM me on Instagram. Now coming to this presentation, it says ready to launch. So let's open our destination folder where our entire project is present. So this is data folder where our local SQL file is present. This is source folder where the most of the files are present related to project. This is the virtual environment, and I have added getting files because to host this project on Streamlit, we need to push this project to GitHub. And I will explain you this step by step, so don't worry at all. And this is the main application file, or let's say starting point of project, and readme and requirement.txt file. Now let's open this project in VS Code. So I will just right click and select this option, which is open with code. And as you can see, the app.py file is open. The source code is too big, so I will not waste my time to explain you the source code line by line or step by step. It's easy to understand, and at most of the places I have added comments, so this will really help you. And I have created a separate file for everything, which is for analytics separate file, for authentication separate file, to manage data separate file, database, Mongo, SQLite, gamification system, and everything else. Now let's start this app. So I will just clear the terminal and just type Streamlit, which is the command to run Streamlit project. Streamlit run app.py. So I will just hit enter and wait for the app to load. And if you can see, it's running on its localhost. So as you can see, this is the user interface of the project. The title is Smart Habit Tracker app. Multiple tabs are appearing in front of you, which is dashboard, to add habit, reminder, add a project. And this is the gamification system that I discussed during presentation. So currently I am on first level, beginner, and XP progress means 2. The current score is 20, and if I want to go to level 2, I must achieve 100 XP. And XP means simply point system. And if you can see, pending projects is Smart Habit Tracker, and currently I have added no reminder, so reminder section is not appearing. And this is my current task that I must do, which is get up at 6 AM. if I do this done, this is a celebration that appears in front of me because I have completed all tasks for today. And if you want to see basic analysis, before we switch to adding habit and other things, this is the analytics dashboard, which shows that current active habits are 2, total check-ins are 3, and average completion rate is 75%, and top struggles last 30 days, which means these are the habits or tasks that I have missed. Yesterday I failed to get up at 6 a.m. so I didn't mark these tasks as complete and it's appearing in front of me. Then this is the weekly rhythm. So yesterday I only completed 1 task, but today I completed 2 tasks. And this is habit leaderboard, which is reading a book and get up at 6 a.m. So these are my task name, or let's say habit name. So this is the user interface, and this is the setting options where you can edit your task, reminders and projects. So if you want to edit or change some days or anything on runtime, you can do it from here. This is the project section, which will show you all the projects, and this is the reminder section, which is currently blank because I have not added any reminder. Now let's move to the dashboard and let's do one thing. I will simply delete this data file and just see the magic. And suppose if I just refresh this app, it will be crystal clear and no data will be there. This, it's saying no habits found, go to add habits to start. So when you will run the project on your end, this will happen and it will automatically create the habit.file once again. Now let's explore the other options, which is to add a habit. So I will once again add read a book for 15 minutes. And the category of this habit I would like, let's say mindfulness, and frequency, let's say I want to read a book daily and the target is 1. And if you can see, it's showing habit read a book for 15 minutes created successfully. So if you can see here, this is the habit and the category is mindfulness every day and the target is once at least a day. If you want, I can add more habits like hit the gym. This habit comes under category health, and let's say I want to go 4 days a week. So specific days of week, Monday, Tuesday. So let's add Tuesday and Thursday. And I can just click on this create habit button and the habit is created. It's that simple. And as you can see, when we come to the dashboard, you can see the today's focus, which is hitting the gym and read the book for 15 minutes. So these are the 2 habits that we just added. Now if I just click on this done button, the X progress bar will be increased by 10 because we will get 10 points. And as you can see, the pop-up just appeared. Now let's add one more habit. So I will just add a habit like, let's say get up at 6 a.m. It's related to health, and so let's keep it. It's related to health, and let's say instead of every day, I will get up at only 6 days a week. So I will choose Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. After that, I will just click create habit. And this is the toast message or pop-up that get up 6 a.m. created successfully. If we go to dashboard, this is the habit or task. And if I simply click on this done button, this heroic 10 XP pop-up appears and our XP progress is 20 now instead of 10. Like this, on daily completion, this progress will increase, and after 100 you will move to level 2, which will be the next level, where you would have more benefits and more excitements ahead. So this was the add habit. Now let's say add a reminder. And here are the some basic or example reminders like call mom or pay bills. So let's add a reminder. Suppose let's say I want to do mobile recharge. So I will simply write do mobile recharge. And I will set the priority as high. So I will just click on this add reminder. And if we go here, this is the do mobile recharge, which is of high priority right now. In this way, you can also create a project, or let's say to track a project, which is let's say this project only. So this is smart habit tracker, and if you want to add description, you can add just to track habits. And you can set the priority exactly as reminder. So I will set it to medium only and just click add project. So smart habit tracker project is added, and if you go to dashboard, and here is the smart habit tracker pending project reminder. So whenever you will open this app, you will see pending project at tops, reminders second, and the today's focus. So you will see that I want to work on this project, I need to do mobile recharge. So whenever you get a time, when you are traveling or just have some 4 or 5 minutes of free time, you can do mobile recharge in that time. And after this task is completed, you can simply click do mobile recharge, mark as done after you did the mobile recharge. And the analytics section is already shown to you. And the settings is like, if you want to delete any reminder, you can just come here and just simply click delete button, and the reminder will get deleted instead of marking as done. And this is the project section, which is as a reminder. And here you can also edit the task, or let's say habit. So let's say instead of going to gym 4 days, I would like to go to gym 5 days. So I will simply hit the pencil button, and I will just add Friday also. Friday is already added, so let's add Saturday, which is 6 days a week, which is a good thing. And after that, I will just simply click save changes, and the changes would get saved. Basically, this was my project of Smart Habit Tracker, where you can track your habits, pending projects, and reminders, which will help you to stay consistent throughout the day. If you like this project, then share it with your family and friends. And for you, the source code of this project is already available in video description. You can just click on the link and it will open a GitHub page where the steps to run this project are mentioned clearly. And let's keep the target of 50 likes for this video. If you do 50 likes, I will create another video where I will help you to deploy this project from this local folder to GitHub and then host this project on Streamlit, so that you can access this project from your mobile also, and it will be really easy for you instead of opening laptop and manually updating the task. And also, if you have anything for me, like suggestions, feedback related to this project or any other project on my channel, feel free to drop your comment down, or you can also reach out to me on Instagram as I told earlier. So this was my Smart Habit Tracker project. Hope you enjoyed this project. Thanks for watching this video.